Welcome to this explainer on haemopoiesis, the fundamental process behind blood cell formation. In this chapter, we'll explore how our bodies constantly produce red cells, white cells, and platelets, and where it all begins. Haemopoiesis refers to the formation and development of all blood cells. These include erythrocytes, granulocytes, monocytes, megakaryocytes, and lymphocytes. This process is tightly regulated and begins in early fetal life. In the earliest weeks of gestation, the yolk sac is the initial site of blood cell formation. As the fetus develops, stem cells from the AGM region, that is, the aorta, gonads, and mesonephros, migrate to seed the liver, spleen, and eventually the bone marrow. From 6 to 7 months of fetal life, the bone marrow becomes the primary site of haemopoiesis and remains so throughout childhood and adult life. In infancy, nearly all bone marrow is active in blood cell production, but as we grow, fat gradually replaces marrow in long bones. By adulthood, haemopoiesis is mostly confined to the central skeleton, such as the vertebrae, ribs, sternum, and pelvis. In certain diseases, fatty marrow can revert to active haemopoiesis. Even the liver and spleen can resume their fetal role, a phenomenon called extramedullary haemopoiesis. Haemopoiesis starts with a pluripotent stem cell, capable of both self-renewal and differentiation. These cells are rare, just 1 in every 20 million nucleated bone marrow cells. Immunologically, they are CD34 positive, CD38 negative, and negative for lineage markers. They reside in specialized bone niches and remain mostly dormant, dividing rarely under normal conditions. Stem cells give rise to committed progenitor cells that eventually form all blood lineages. One key progenitor is the CFU-GM, a mixed precursor that leads to granulocytes, erythrocytes, monocytes, and megakaryocytes. Similarly, lymphocytes arise from a common lymphoid precursor. These cells mature in the bone marrow, but also in secondary sites like the spleen, lymph nodes, and thymus. One stem cell can generate over 1 million mature blood cells through about 20 cell divisions. However, with aging, stem cells decline in number and lymphoid lineage potential drops. Genetic mutations also accumulate, an average of 8 by age 60, increasing the risk of disorders like leukemia. To summarize, haemopoiesis is a dynamic, lifelong process. It begins in the fetus, continues in the bone marrow, and relies on rare, powerful stem cells to generate all blood components. In the next chapters, we'll dive deeper into erythropoiesis, myelopoiesis, and thrombopoiesis. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe for more, and leave your questions in the comments. Let's decode the human body one system at a time.